As always, make sure you are starting the time tracking to log your work that you are doing today. So navigate to the project financials blue box inside one of your projects. And today we are looking at entering and keeping track of our supplier invoices. So we navigate to the supplier invoice button, and we have a couple of different ways of selecting the items we want to allocate to the supplier invoice. So the first would be if we have generated a purchase order to send to the supplier, and we have the invoice from the supplier for that purchase order. So if we are doing that, it's simply a matter of clicking on create from purchase order and selecting the purchase order that we are wanting to create from. So PO 18 is the purchase order that we created yesterday. It's for ABI. You do just need to go in and click the supplier name. And as you can see, all of the items that we had included on that purchase order have come through here now. Now, you are able to go in and modify any of the prices. So this price has come in from the schedule. However, if for some reason you get the supplier invoice and it's slightly different, if you haven't already changed it in the schedule, you are able to modify it here. However, I highly recommend that you change it in the schedule first before you enter in this supplier invoice, as that is the best way to keep your figures accurate. So as you can see, you've got all the items there. You're able to attach the invoice that you've received from the supplier, so you have a record. You're able to include a reference, and if you've paid the invoice, you're able to mark it as paid and the date. You're also, if you can mark it as unpaid, so you know that you've still got that to pay. The other way is if you are not creating it from a purchase order. So it's a similar process. It's just a matter of selecting the supplier that we want. So if we go to heavily, we can enter the invoice number, the reference, and the date. We can enter in, so we can attach a PDF invoice, and then we simply go down and select the schedule that we are bringing the items across from. And once again, only items that have been marked as approved will show up here. So we'll go with this one, and we can then scroll down. We will add that to the supplier invoice. We will select all, and we will create the supplier invoice. It's not going to let me do that because I need to put in a reference. And then as you can see here, it comes up that it's been paid, the date it's been paid, and our reference, and you've got track of all of your supplier invoices that you've paid or have not been paid relevant to the project. Now, I will touch on this in a couple of days' time when we talk about this, but you will see here that this client invoices paid number is the total of what is showing here. So this is what's helping you keep track of the financials of your project, and it's a really crucial tool. But we'll look at more at that in day 29. Okay, thanks guys.